Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do our baby girl Freya's 6-month update. I do an update every month, and like I do in all of the other videos, I'm going to go in order so that I'm following the same order that I do in all of the other videos. This is our baby girl Freya. Hiya! The first section is sleep. And she is still having 4 naps a day, and still very short 4 naps a day, like half an hour, maybe 1 hour maximum. She still needs rocking during the day or some kind of movement. So even if she's tired, no matter how tired she is, as soon as we put her in the cot with a dummy in her mouth, she will not fall asleep by herself. As soon as you take her out and start rocking her, her eyes will instantly start closing. But in the evening, when it's time to get her into her sleeping bag and into her cot for bed, she will then just fall asleep in the cot by herself. So it's very strange, but she's still doing all of that. She still sleeps through the night, so she has her last bottle at around 8 o'clock. And then wakes up at like 6 o'clock in the morning when James wakes up for work, and we all just wake up at that time. She still rolls onto her front during her sleep as well. So during the night, if I wake up at any point, maybe to go to the toilet, she will actually be on her front. We always put her to sleep on her back because that is what we are supposed to do for safe sleeping. But during her sleep, she will just kind of like naturally roll over onto her front. I always check, make sure her head's to the side. I always make sure she's like breathing. But that's obviously just what she's comfortable doing, so we just leave her. Moving on to the next section, which is poop. She's still in size 2 nappies like she was last month, and still no issues. Next section is feeding. This is short because in the last month update, in the 5-month update, it was actually a really big section of the video, but not that much really this time round. So in the last video, I said she was having a 6-ounce bottle every 2.5 to 3 hours, but she would drink maybe 4 ounces or 5 ounces, or the whole 6, anywhere between 4 to 6. We then sat down and we actually realised that at this age, she probably should be having more and also further apart. And we realised the 2.5 to 3 hours was actually because it was kind of our routine and not so much her routine. And we noticed that because when we started to not make it at that time, she actually wasn't really that fussy. She now has a 7-ounce bottle every 4 hours, and she will drink anywhere between 5 ounces to the whole 7-ounce bottle. At 4 months old, we started her weaning journey, but we realised very quickly she was not ready. She was not interested in food. She couldn't pick anything up with both hands and bring it to her mouth, so she had no hand-eye coordination. So we gave her broccoli, and then as soon as we realised that, just stopped. So she never had anything else but broccoli. We then started her again at 5 months. So last month in October, she was definitely interested in food at that point. She would literally watch us eat, and she could grab things with both hands, whether it be a toy, food, a finger, like my finger, and she would bring it to her mouth. So she had the hand-eye coordination. We started giving her puree. She had broccoli, she had cauliflower, avocado, corn on the cob, cucumber, tomato, mashed potato. Her favourite was avocado. Absolutely loved avocado. Now that she is 6 months old, we've kind of stomped our foot down and gone like, right, that's it. She's 6 months old. We have to give her food every day. We need to be consistent. So I've just bought a book called How to Wean Your Baby. I've seen it online, like on social media, on Instagram, people sort of raving about it. We are making a start on the weaning journey again, properly, consistently this time. Moving on to the health section. In the last video, I said that she weighed 13 pounds. 13. Now this month, so a month later, she weighs 14 pounds. I take her to get weighed at the beginning of every month, which is when the health visitors do the drop-in sessions. and she seems to gain a pound in weight every month. That seems to be like her general sort of pattern, and they are very much happy with that. The only other thing I was going to say in the health section is that she still doesn't have any teeth. Moving on to her development, I'm going to say the things that she is doing, that she is supposed to be doing at this age, and then I'm going to say the things that she's not doing. She rolls absolutely everywhere during her sleep. When I lay her on her back on her mat, she'll just roll over instantly onto her front, and then she'll roll back onto her back again, and she just rolls everywhere. Even if I lay her on her back on our bed, she will roll over onto her front. You literally cannot leave her anywhere unsupervised. Now, she loves being on her tummy. She will raise her head and look all around. She can lift her legs up and her arms up and her head all at the same time. If I stand her up, like on my legs, she will push down on her legs, so onto a hard surface. She's got hand-eye coordination. I've said this so many times, but she can bring things to her mouth. She is smiling at people so much, and I think she did this last month as well, but I mean now she really does smile at literally everybody. Anybody that engages with her, anybody that interacts with her, she will smile at them. She laughs, she talks, she squeals, she growls. She does do quite a few sort of deep tone sounds. I think she's just kind of realised she can do high pitch and low pitch. She responds to her name. She can reach for and grasp toys. So I had her sat in the high chair the other day, and her oboe was a bit far away from her, and she was really like stretching her arms out to reach for it, and then grabbed hold of it and brought it over to her. She also closes her lips when she's done with food. The things that she can't do are she can't sit up independently. She can't get into a crawl position. So once she's in tummy time, she just can't get into a crawl position yet. I don't think she's worked out how to bring her knees up. She doesn't hold her hands up to be lifted yet. And she also doesn't babble. Like, she doesn't kind of go ba 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 da 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 da. She doesn't babble like that. Moving on to the clothes section, and this is the last section of the video. I said in the last video that she was in 0 to 3 month clothes, but she was in 3 to 6 month socks. That was the only thing that she wasn't 0 to 3 months in. Still the exact same. She's still in 0 to 3 month clothes, vests, leggings. She is still in 3 to 6 month socks. She's now in 3 to 6 month sleep suits as well, because I noticed with the 0 to 3 month sleep suits, when she stretched her legs, her feet were like really curled at the ends, like when you have shoes that are too small for you. That is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.